Good afternoon, I'm Paula Toti. In the murder trial of former UC police officer Ray Tenzing, a use of force expert and a crime scene investigator both have taken the stand this morning. Tenzing is on trial in the shooting death of Sam DuBose during a traffic stop last summer. Local 12's Perry Shively is following the case. She joins us live from the courthouse. Perry, good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon to you, Paula. That use of force expert was the first witness on the stand today called by the prosecution. Scot Haug talked about proper police training techniques versus Ray Tenzing's behavior on the day of the shooting. Now, Haug told jurors that Tenzing had probable cause to stop DuBose that day for having no front license plate. However, he said that Tenzing had other options than firing his gun, that he had backup on the scene and could have stepped away when DuBose took off and let those other officers go after him. Haug also talked about state-created danger, and that means when an officer actually causes the problem. The second witness, Jimmy Pham from the Cincinnati Police Department, he's the criminologist who processed the scene. Pham went through several photos taken that day, some of those fairly graphic, one of DuBose's body laying on the street, others of blood in the car that he was driving. We also saw pictures of Tenzing's clothing from that day, including a black shirt that he was wearing under his uniform with a Confederate flag. And there was just one question from the prosecution about marijuana in the car. There were apparently 3 bags, 1 jar of marijuana, and then also marijuana in Sam DuBose's pocket. Now, outside, a man walking by the courthouse confronted protesters.
Every action in life gets a reaction. So his actions were not right because he didn't comply with the policeman. If he would have done it, he wouldn't be where he's at today, and this officer wouldn't be charged with murder.
I feel like he was racist in ways. I just feel like a lot of different things that he was saying wasn't even worth him coming over saying. Like, I understand that he feels some type of way and he wanted to voice his opinion. But at the same time, it's like, we're out here for Sam DuBose, you know what I'm saying?
And protesters say they plan to be here every day of the trial. Now, prosecution could wrap up today. We expect to hear from the defense sometime early next week. Paula, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Perry. Stay with Local 12 News for continuing coverage of the Tenzing trial. You can watch all the courtroom proceedings live as they happen at local12.com. You can also find a blog of the trial, and you can get updates on our Local 12 Twitter and Facebook pages.